because yesterday I went down a rabbit hole of this red pill stuff, man. This the way a woman should be, the way a man should be. Like you shouldn't date if you don't have this, that, and the third. Like just went down that hole. And I came across a video where a woman was saying that you shouldn't date if you make less than 50,000. And I always ask this question, like, when did dating and finding things for your happiness, your heart, your when did all of this become monetized? Like, when did you start monetizing your dating lifestyle? Like, when do we do that? Because I don't think it's a fair game at all. Because if we're actually going to look at it, I think, and again, this is my opinion. I don't have any literature to back this up or anything like that. Just my opinion. Because from what I always seen, is a woman is a multiplier of what she becomes a part of. I've never seen a woman not multiply anything that she's had. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that a man gives her in a relationship. You know, you give her sperm, she bears your child. You give her love, she gives you a home. You give her, like it's. Oh, I'm sorry. You give her a house, she gives you a home. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always a multiplier. Like whatever it is that you give a woman, she's gonna multiply that. So if that's the case, I think it should be the same way with if you meet me and I'm making $100,000 within a year, you should multiply that by two. So I should be making $200,000 in some way, shape, or form. Like help me open a business, help me do like your goal is to multiply. Like a woman's natural instincts is to multiply. You know what I mean? And it's just my opinion. That's what I look for in a woman. Me personally, not saying that it's all women. So if you don't bring that to the table for me, should I not like date? Like I know that I am very happy with anybody who can multiply anything that I have. So if my partner is able to do it, trust me, I'm happier. Like, but I just think that and if you can't multiply what I have in a year, should I not date you anymore? Like everybody, I don't know. Everybody, it feels like everybody is dating for what they feel like dating should look like in the modern day where everything is money, 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 money. But out of all these red pill people, like I see them all doused up in like fancy clothing and stuff like that. Like me personally, oh shoot, me personally, I don't have any fancy clothing to be honest with you. Like I'm not gonna dress like that ever. I'm never gonna be that type of guy to be like, oh man, I gotta make this. I gotta make 100,000, and I gotta wear the Gucci shades. I need the newest Jordans. I need this. Nah, not me. That's not for me. And to be honest with you, I would rather live the simplest life, man. You know what I mean? Like just something simplified. I honestly would love, 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 love to just go on a farm. But I mean, if you think about it, like all of the women that you hear complaining about relationships, like it's a lot of not all. I'm sorry, not all, but a majority. A majority of the ones going on a podcast and really down in men. I think in a personal way, not really talking about the character. Like there are no character developments at all. There's no character that they speak of. Really, it's money, 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 and what you can do for me. Like I love the women that talk about character because there are some out there. There are a lot out there actually that talk about the character and things that I need from a man and how to build me, whatever, like emotional stability, all these things. Cool, that's great. I love those. But the ones that are monetizing a relationship, like, come on, this isn't YouTube. You're not with me so that I can drop $10,000 on you and you figure out what you need to do with it. You should be with me because I have all the checks and the things that are questionable checks. You're willing to take the time and sacrifice your time and love and make sure that I get to where you need me to be, and without sacrificing or taking away who the core person is. So that's just my opinion. Like I said, these are my opinions. But me personally, I truly would love a woman to sit here and I buy land, she make a farm. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we can garden, we can build off our if we can live off of our land. Because you never hear a farmer go on TV, a farmer's wife go on TV or YouTube or anything and complain about what happens with that man. When they have a problem, they have the problem, right? The next morning, they still gotta take care and maintain that land and that farm together. So guess what? If there was a problem, hey, look, yeah, I'm gonna feed the chickens today. I'm gonna do some extra. And whoever is the source of the problem, 9 times out of 10, will do the nice gesture because they understand, like, yo, we both had to sit out here and sacrifice in this hot sun today. We both had to pick beans. We both had to feed the chickens. We had to do this. We had to do this together. And through doing an obstacle together, opens up so many doors and opens up so many people's eyes because it's like, yo, he got me out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got me out here shoveling the poop today, or like, he's going to do the whoever. Most of the time, the person that is wrong in the argument on a farm, from what I seen or heard about, or you know what I'm saying, that woman or that man, whoever is wrong, is going to do the job that that woman or that man doesn't want to do. But they know that it has to get done. It's a gesture in the workload that shows, hey, look, yeah, I was tripping, but I'm gonna go ahead and scoop up all this horse poop today because I know how much you hate doing that job. I ain't gonna talk to you, but I am gonna scoop it up. I ain't gonna say nothing to you. We still mad. We woke up in the bed, rolled out of the bed, you know what I'm saying, got everything and started our chores. Or I may get out earlier and start before you. But yeah, we still mad. But by the end of the day, because they had to share the labor of what it took to maintain that land, that's what they both make the money off of. It's a better fit. And this is just an analogy because the farm is the easiest thing to reference because it's so many jobs in that farm. The same thing goes for those in business. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a business and it's like, all right, we got a major client deal today. I know we was arguing about, some whatever the hell last night, but today I wanted, hey, okay. It is what it is. Like, y'all gonna do something together because y'all are working together to make it better. And that's what I need personally. Like, I don't even waste my time. Like, if I were dating right now, I wouldn't even waste my time with anybody talking about how much money do you make. It's none of your business. You're getting to know me, the man. I'm not telling you anything. It's not your business what I make. You know what I'm saying? Your business is to check and see if my heart is capable of aligning with your lifestyle. If me as a man, if I'm able to be the man that you need me to be for you. And if I'm not, it's okay. But I ain't dating it. I done already went through them trials. I'm not doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is how it should be. But everybody's looking at it like, yo, why? Why this? Why that? Like, why can't I talk to, why am I unable to find a man that has all these things? Because you're not willing to work with him. There's no, you have no intentions on working with them. You come with your hand open. Hey, yeah, this bag just came out. Drop my bag. Like, that farmer wife, I'm sorry, but 9 times out of 10, she ain't really worried about all that fancy shit. I got clothes on my back. I'll go to Walmart, wear a t-shirt, whatever, whatever. When it's time to dress up, I'll dress up. But on a daily, like, I'm gonna go through 3 or 4 shirts because of the sweat that I'm gonna be dealing with. I'm not worried about looking fancy. I'm gonna spend more money on the clothes that I work in than the clothes that I tend to go out and shop for. Like, a farmer's wife can look good in a $20 Ross outfit. You know what I'm saying? Because she knows, hey, I have to spend almost $300,000 on a tractor to make my job easier. So if I'm gonna spend $300 and invest it, and it's gonna be a tax write off at the end of the year, why would I worry about a couple of Chanel bags? Like, I had to buy a new truck because the alternator went out on the old, the transmission went out on the old one, and it's time for a new one for us to get around on the farm. Or I got to pay this medical bill for this horse. Like, they're worried about the things that put more money into their bank accounts, not about what kind of, like, yo, you want to wear a horse on your shoulders to look good for 5 minutes to some people who don't give a damn about you and will talk about you as soon as you walk out the room. Listen, if the horses are talking about that farmer's woman, she don't give a damn, because if you want a food, you're gonna do the job that I ask you to do. And then also, like, even for a man, like, you can watch a man actually run something. Like, hey, I'm gonna run and make decisions and stand on them decisions. That's why you look at, like, old school. Like, if you look at a black farmer, man, they are the coolest, smoothest. Like, I always look at them in admiration because it's like, y'all look cool. Y'all look, yay. Y'all look like y'all. And I love that, man. It's like, yo, y'all actually look cool. They smooth, man. Like, don't nothing bother them. Like, they chew on a straw cane, or like they always got, and then they like a cinnamon stick or something. They always got something. You know what I'm saying? There's always something, straw, hay, or whatever. They just look cool. Like they ain't unbothered. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't stressed, and most of them still like they don't even dye their hair, and they still got black hair. As an older man, like they're in their 40s and 50s, still got black hair, no dye, no nothing. Hey, I'm just gonna sit here, smooth goatees. You know what I'm saying? Like they stress free. They eating off their land. Like I don't have to worry about stressing about how much money I got to pay groceries. I am the groceries. Taking our farmer's truck out there, man. It's farmer's market. We taking our truck out there. We selling everything that we grew. Man, I'm telling you, man, this is it sucks, but to be honest with you, I would much rather prefer a woman that's willing to work with you than a woman that's willing to open her hands and ask for a handout. Just my personal opinion, because she can also see the struggles that you go through and endure every day. So it's you don't have to have a conversation about how stressful work it was when she's right there next to you. You know what I'm saying? The conversation, like you don't need social media to sit here and talk about anything. It's like, yo, hey man, look, the chickens was wilding today, man. I guess the coyote tried to get them last night. They was on edge. I'm gonna have that conversation with the farmer's wife, who also understands how valuable those chickens are to us. Like, you know, well, I might have to rewire the fence, just to make sure that they can't get through. It was weird seeing them like that yesterday. She understands. So I love it though, man. I strongly recommend, like if you are dating, date with a purpose of reaching your goal, seeing your end goal, and seeing if that woman can complement that, and seeing if that woman can multiply that. So it's just me. It's just my 2 cents, man. This is me minding my business, I guess. Whatever. I'm gonna create a title because I'm gonna start being. I have to be more consistent with this. But yeah, I just saw that and I wanted to speak on it briefly. I ain't got too much in depth detail. I'm going to work. All right, man. Peace.